Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love. And I'm going to share from the Sacred Geometry Activation. And it is pretty chilly here in the UK at the moment. It has gone very cold. It's like the first frost this morning, very pretty. The frost is out, and I hope wherever you are, you're doing okay. So let's have a look. This is for all of us who are on this twin flame, soul to soul, vibrational, let's say, path. And so that's why I was drawn to do the sacred activation today. It's the full moon, so always good to reach in and see what do we need to be doing to help us activate our energy. And the message is perception. So the frequency of perception, I will read it. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real, and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Well, so that perception of what we think is real and what we think is real or not real. And yeah, that's the thing when we're delving into sort of past lives and parallel lives and sort of quantum healing and all of those things, and Reiki and all of the sort of like holistic or spiritual or whatever you want to call it, esoteric healing, then all of that is like a real sort of like blows your mind. It's a real delve into the unknown and a real way of changing your perception on the world. And so an amazing way of like really I've been talking about the QHHT a lot recently, but it's just because I think it's such an amazing way of experiencing the past lives, experiencing to get messages directly from your higher self or your super conscious, or whatever that connection is that for you. And it's amazing, all of these things. That's the changing perception in the world that we live. So the message is: perception can be described as the interpretation of that which is entered into our awareness. Upon first glance, the perception presents what seems to be chaos in motion. But when we take a better look, we find perfect alignment and synchronicity between the different aspects. We find balance and harmony. The sharp blades of clear perception cut through the layers of illusion. This cover the space between the world of spirit and the world of matter. Together, the blades are neither round nor square, indicating that they are effective in both worlds. And the message is to close your eyes and think about where the edges of your comfort zones lie. Are you willing to try something new, or do you prefer to stay in your familiar routine? When is the last time you did something completely out of your comfort zone? Go inside yourself and witness how your perception of reality can change by just changing your point of focus from the outer to the inner. Oh my goodness, well that is exactly what QHHT does. So, and that's why I think I love doing it with people, because it's so fascinating to be able to tap into your inner world, and it just opens up this whole new, a whole new world. And I had other people emailing me asking whether I can do them a session. And the thing is that the session has to be in person, because they can take because the process is that as the therapist, as the person guiding you, you go through a few past lives, and that's really up to your higher self as to how many past lives you need to get to before you can access the super conscious state. And the point is that you go to a deep sense, a deep level of hypnosis, so that you can enter this altered state, and then you can get the answers that you're seeking or the healing that you need, because it can heal physical ailments as well. But it's not something that can be done in virtual. It has to be done in the physical. And so you receive, I would, if you can find a QHHT practitioner near you, then they will provide you a recording, because the recording is, the session is recorded once you're in the hypnosis. Then the session is recorded, and then you have a copy of that, so you can listen to it. And you know, you get more and more from it as you listen to it, because you can't remember everything, and probably, you know, our cynical minds start to take over, of course, because that's human instinct, and we kind of, you know, and then you start to question, well, did I make that up, and which is the norm. But you know, when you have the recording, it's right there. You know, you can see that you can't make it up, because it's just you flowing. And that's, you know, that's a wonderful thing. But so that's why I highly recommend it. So but you have to do it for find a local practitioner to you. And the QHHT official website has loads of information, and there is loads and loads and loads of information on YouTube. Dolores Cannon, sorry, it's the lady who devised it all. So very highly worth it. Worth investing, because it is an investment, because does take a long time. It's investment of time and money, but you know, to be able to experience past lives, you know, that's really priceless, isn't it? It's just what? It's just amazing. So that was on page 93. So I'm going to read letter 193 from my Divine Love Letter books. So the message is, I love you with all of me. Every part of me yearns to be with you in the flesh, with our bodies, not just our souls. I know that it's been a difficult journey for you, for me, for us. But believe me when I say that it's all worth it. You'll see. When we come together, we will be the brightest star in the sky. We will light the path to live an incredible life, filled with love, filled with passion, filled with blissful adventures. There's so much for us to look forward to. Trust that we will have our chance to be together. Trust in our hearts. Trust that our hearts beat as one, for we are one. You and me, we are one. So, and that's what we are. We're all one. You know, we're all part of one love. We're all part of one vibration. We're all part of the rising of the new planet. We're all part of this new wave, this new vibration. So this is book 2. We want to help you. We will help you by letting you know that we are already with you. We are the twinkling in the night sky, the flutter in your tummy, the sound of angels in your ears. We are ready to help you bring joy, love, and rainbow light to the world. There is no doubt that our life together as the famous 5 will bring adventure, fun, and more love than you can ever imagine. We will be victorious. We will be harmonious. Our love united in one common goal, our common purpose of being the beaming rays of crystalline love and light all over the planet. We are united in our light. We are united in our love. We are united in making our plan come together. Okay, so that feeling of being united together is a powerful one, because you know that even though sometimes it can feel very lonely, but at the same time, you know that you're not doing it, you're not on your own. So, yes, tell me that you're going away, but you have to also know that to do it with no expectations, and to then trust that whatever happens is meant to happen. You see, the easiest thing to think is that our pathway home to each other is already built. The bricks have already been laid. Our job is to follow the nudge of our soul. when our soul and heart tell us to do something, then do it, because it's putting another brick down on our path. Then no matter what happens, you know we are one step closer to finding our way home to love. And just on that, I just want to say, through doing these QHHT sessions, again, it's all of the thing is that we all have the wisdom within, and it's just being able to listen to it. And sometimes it can be, just as an example, the lady yesterday, one of the things that came for her, it said, or she said, she said you should be doing dance and moving and basically releasing like stuck energy through doing dance and drumming and basically shaking it all out. And then afterwards, when we were talking about the session, she was actually booked to do, this is so brilliant, she was booked to do an ecstatic dance session tomorrow, which is just like so perfect, that's, she was already doing the things, but it was just like beautiful confirmation from her super conscious or higher self, or just to say that yeah, that's exactly what you do need to be doing. And these are the things we often don't give ourselves credit for what our intuition is actually saying, and we think, oh, we're making that up, or we've overthought that, or we're just just thinking that because that's what we should be doing, or all these things that we could let our mind carry, basically get carried away with, when actually it's just, yes, the intuition is correct. Your intuition is telling you those little nudges that you like the letter said, the nudges of the soul. So there we go again. And with all these things, just being able to tap into people's energies, being able to help people in any small way. It's just like, these messages, when I get messages from people to say, your videos have really helped, that's all the reason why I do it, because, we're all doing it together. And that's why it's amazing to be able to share. Okay, well, I'll be back tomorrow. As always, if you would like to have a healing, a reading, a channeling, all of the details are below in the video, but I'll be back tomorrow. So in the meantime, I hope wherever you are, you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See you. Bye.